Yes, there it is. Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube and Universe and you Google Plus followers? It is I, your favorite, friendly, neighborhood comic book reviewer, Stephen Savelli, and I got Ashton here with me today, and we're going to go over comic book and anime news. We don't normally do this kind of show, but we thought, why not? Let's try it. Let's do a weekly recap of the news. Keep it quick, 15 to 30 minutes, just really fast, and the first thing we're going to talk over is a comic book anime manga crossover, and that is Attack on Titan and Marvel. They're doing a crossover event comic book wise, and the first issue came out in Japan this past week, and it was in English. But to talk about that a little bit more, we're going to jump over to Ashton. Ashton, Attack on Titan Marvel crossover event?
Yeah, it's pretty epic actually. I believe it's called Attack on Avengers.
Yes.
And it's being released in Japan and the United States, but it got released in Japan first, and it came out in both English and in Japanese. So it's obviously trying to bring a big audience toward this, since it is a pretty big event. A little bit of details about it. It is written by the actual creator of Attack on Titan. His name is Hajime Isayama, and it's going to be the art is being done by some I don't know who the actual artist is who's doing it, but it's somebody who has ties to Marvel Comics. And yeah, that's pretty much all the information we got. We got the first chapter or first issue, and it was only 8 pages, but it was pretty exciting, I'd have to say, for seeing both of these two things cross over.
Yeah, I was very surprised. The art really appealed to me. You're right. I'm not exactly sure who the artist is, but there was something about the art that, like, I really dug. I thought it was super cool. And this crossover, yeah, is really to get the Japanese public excited about Marvel Comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And why not do Attack on Titan, which is huge. I mean, it was started in 2009, and it's just a huge franchise nowadays. Why not put that with the Avengers? And the last page had a surprise, but yeah, I like how the creator of Attack on Titan, how he wrote the Avengers. He did pretty good. He had a little smart aleck line from Spider-Man, and if you guys want, I can put a link down in the description after we do this video, so you guys can go read it. It's all over the internet, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I dug it. So the premise of it is Titans just start showing up in New York. They came out of the water, and they're eating people. So the Avengers assemble to go and stop them. And there's some pretty cool action scenes. And if you're a fan of either of these franchises, I would definitely read it. And the art is super cool. What'd you think about it, Ashton?
I do agree with you. The art definitely did a good job of blending both universes together, since they're definitely two different styles of art. So I feel like both manga and American comic people can really get into it. And I'm pretty excited to see if they actually go into detail and explain like how all this happened, or if it's just going to be a quick little comic strip just to appease both, Marvel fans and manga fans. But there's a lot of story behind Attack on Titan, so it kind of just makes you think about how this could possibly happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they are going to jump into how or why it happened, but yeah, the art's a good crossover between some manga art and comic book art. It's kind of right there in the middle. I like the hard, sharp lines and kind of exaggerated forms that manga usually does, and it's it's comic book coloring, and yeah, stayed pretty true. Captain America, I thought, looked pretty badass. I enjoyed that, but not too much. A little 8-pager came out, but be on the lookout for those, because those are super short, fun reads, and the first one was cool. And then we had a surprise at the end.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, for sure. We saw the Guardians of the Galaxy come in and try stopping one of the Titans that's wrecking the city.
Yeah, so they showed up to Hooked on a Feeling. So they're really appealing to the Marvel Cinematic Universe here, but they're taking Guardians of the Galaxy, which is huge right now, Attack on Titan, and kind of putting them together with the Avengers, kind of being the attention getters for that one. But anything else on that other than it being really cool?
Just go and check it out if you haven't already. It's pretty much everywhere all over the internet, so that's all I really have to say.
Yeah, all right, let's hop into the next thing. The next thing I'm going to do is comic book news real fast. Something kind of cool for all you wrestling fans out there. Former WWE wrestler and superstar, ex-world champion CM Punk signed on to write for Marvel. Right now he's doing Thor Annual #1, which is the female Thor Annual, which is coming out in, I think it's going to come out in January. He did before write the X-Men vs. Avengers like intro epilogue, probably in 2012, I think that was. But yeah, kind of cool. He will be writing comic books now. He's kind of going into. He was on The Talking Dead last night after The Walking Dead, and he's doing a lot of comic book nerdy stuff, which is what we knew from him in wrestling. He always made comic book references, so that's kind of cool. Next up, Ashton.
Okay, so last month we got a story saying that Slam Dunk, which is a anime / manga in Japan, and Jordan, the Jordan Wear, is going to be coming out with a collaboration to release Jordan shoes that also have Slam Dunk imprints on it, and it comes also with like its own shirt, own basketball jersey for Slam Dunk, and also some artwork from the original creator. So and that's supposed to be out around this Christmas time.
That'd be
it's
cool.
it's a pretty big thing because it's like a really weird crossover. You know, you would never imagine like anime and manga and Michael Jordan's like footwear to like crossover.
Yeah.
But it definitely is limited edition. It comes out in Japan and China, and you have, if you want them, you have to order it offline, obviously, so you can get your pair in the States.
I think it'd be cool to get like a box set with like a shoe, and then like the first volume of Slam Dunk with like a jersey, and it'd be cool to get like a gift pack.
Yeah.
I saw some. You posted them on our website, #nerdswag.com. You posted a few of the shoe crossovers, and they are dope. I would wear them for sure.
Yeah. There was also a Gundam Wing one that came out about 5 months back. So apparently, you know, this is becoming a big thing over on the eastern side of the world.
I mean, that makes sense. They really like their Jordans, and to tie them to popular pop culture, to tie them to pop culture over there, it's kind of a smart move for them. And it just helps Jordan brand get even bigger. It's already bigger than it needs to be, and that's just going to do more over there.
Exactly.
Are you going to try to get a pair?
I might. They're really expensive.
They're probably like $240, huh?
It's something stupid, but I mean, it'd be really cool just to, you know, have that and have it kind of like maybe plaqued or something like that, so that way, you know, it's just like in mint condition.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't wear those.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the next thing I have isn't really comic book news, but it is nerdy, geeky news, and that is Tommy, the Green Ranger, returns to Power Rangers this Saturday, November 22nd, on Nickelodeon. I think it's 12 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if that's 9 a.m. Pacific or if it's just 12 again over here on the West Coast like we are, but the Green Ranger's back. I know nothing about it except Tommy is back. He's the only Ranger in the pictures that doesn't have a helmet on because they really want you to know it's Tommy. And apparently, like, it's the finale of the series that's going on right now, and like all the Power Rangers ever come back to fight some force. I don't know. If you're nerdy and geeky and you like Power Rangers, the best one is back.
I wonder if they're gonna like bring the original cast from like the original Power Rangers back just for this episode.
I really hope. I mean, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'll watch a clip on YouTube or something. But I just want to make sure that all you guys watching, if you are Power Ranger fans, check that out. They're still making that Power Ranger movie, right? That's supposed to be a little darker and adult. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work because those things don't really go hand in hand at all. Power Rangers and like taking it seriously.
For sure. What do you have next, Ashtin?
All right, so my last topic of the night is actually today. This news came out. The name for the new Dragon Ball Z movie that's going to air in Japan in April is called Frieza's Resurrection. So apparently,
first poster, right?
Yeah, the first poster came out and actually shows like Frieza rising up, and actually shows characters from the last movie that just get introduced. So they're going to tie it in with them. And those people who were introduced in the last movie haven't seen it. It's called Battle of Gods. they were pretty much the people who were controlling Frieza. So
Oh,
essentially,
okay.
my guess is um, they're going to use because his leader Beerus pretty much just wants him to be resurrected to do his dirty work for him again. So
Okay, I still need to watch the first one. Wait, is that out without subtitles? Like, is that out with English dubbing?
yeah, it's actually just came out on Blu-ray.
Oh, it did. Okay, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
it being in theaters, but I wasn't sure if it was actually dubbing or if it was subtitles.
yeah, they
Nice.
did. They did dubs. So
I might have to find that. Maybe not at a store.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Um, but yeah, this is definitely big news because I think Frieza is probably the most famous villain in the series. So bringing him back is definitely going to do a fan service and get a lot of people to come back and watch the series.
That's awesome. Yeah, speaking of coming back, that was the greatest segue we've ever had, not on purpose. So, speaking of comebacks, I want to talk about big comic book news, and I want to show off Batman issue number 36, which just came out last Wednesday. So, was that 5-ish days ago? This is Endgame Part 2, but if you see here on the cover, we have kind of an evil Superman. And why that was a great segue by Ashton is the greatest Batman villain ever, Joker. He's been gone from comic books. He is back this issue. So if you're looking into reading Batman or DC Comics, Batman issue number 35 is the first part of this Endgame storyline. But this issue, Joker came back, and he is, we don't know why he's back or how he's back, but he's controlling Superman and making him evil. So Batman is having to fight an evil, Joker-possessed Superman. So I just want to, if we're going to do this every week, I want to show off one comic to try to get some non-readers to jump on. But yeah, it's kind of a big issue. Joker's back. He's been gone for years, if you guys didn't know. But he's back in comics. Villains, they're coming back, Ashton.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You don't have anything else, right? I just have one more thing.
Yeah, I'm done. Feel free to take my time.
Okay, the last thing I have is I might do a longer video on this, and we might do a bigger nerd chat on this with some of my gaming friends. But I'm going to go on a short PG rant of Halo, the Master Chief Collection. This game I have been anticipating for too long. And I've been super excited to play Halo 2 Remastered. I've been excited to play Halo 3 again, Halo Combat Evolved. Like, I want to play all of it. It comes with over 100 maps, every multiplayer map and ever for Halo on one disc. And guess what? I can't play multiplayer. As a matter of fact, nobody in the world can play the multiplayer. It came out last Tuesday, and the servers are still broken. None of us can play. The whole world. Like, one of the biggest releases in video game history with Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4. All the campaigns, all remastered, all redone, all the maps broken. Couldn't even play it on launch day. And I'm very frustrated. I'm keeping my cool. We're supposed to get an update on Wednesday that lets people play. But I searched for 55 minutes on multiplayer and did not find a game. It's not funny, Ashton. This isn't joke around time. No, but seriously, I ended up playing a few after like 30 minutes waiting, and then all of a sudden it's like 7-on-2. Like, they're not even balanced games. It's just, oh, I'm very upset about Halo, the Master Chief Collection. If it fixes Wednesday and it works, I will forgive them forever because it's kind of awesome that every game is on one disc. But I'm very frustrated. But the campaign's great. You don't have a next-gen console, do you, Ashton?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're going to get a PS4. I know you. You're not going to get an Xbox One.
I'm definitely getting a PS4.
All right. Well, if you want to find me on Xbox, if you are a Master Chief hater, Master Chief Collection hater like me, but you want to join me this weekend after it's fixed, you can find my gamer tag. It's the same as my, where is it? My Twitter handle, Savelli Nerd Swag. You can find me there. Follow me, hit me up. We can play Madden. We can play Destiny. We can play not Halo because it don't work. But that's all I have for nerd news and geek news. Try to keep it brief. I try to cover like every topic, every genre I could. Do you have anything else, Ashton?
No, that's pretty much it for me also.
Alright guys, well, if you are watching, or you're going to watch this in the future, and you like this format of us just going back and forth giving you some news on geeky, nerdy, anime, comic book, manga, video game, just random short news, leave us your comments down below in the YouTube channel, and maybe we'll do this every week. We're trying to keep it to, 15-ish minutes, and not like our long swag nerd chat discussions like normal. These will just be weekly updates. I kind of like this quick format.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Do you have anything else? This feels weird going this short.
No. I mean, not anything I can think of off the top of my head.
Alright guys, well, if you like this video, or even if you didn't and you want to be super nice, go ahead and hit the thumbs up like button. You can comment. We love commenting back with you guys. That's like one of the funnest parts, because that's what this whole thing's about, is interacting with you guys. So if you want to leave a comment, or leave a comment about something we said today, or if you want to leave a comment about suggestions for our next Nerd Swag Nerd Chat, if you have a topic you might want us to discuss, leave those down below in the comments. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe, and if you are a YouTube creator, leave your links to your videos down below in the comments. I would love to check them out. Other than that, I think it's sayonara. Ashton,
Yeah.
want to give your goodbyes?
Just make sure to keep coming back to us, and till next time, you guys, peace out.
All right, see you guys. Bye-bye.